welcome to your video. So first I'm going to answer your question for you, and then at the end I will do the ceremony. So, how do I manifest all that I desire? So when it comes to manifesting all that you desire, so what you need to know is that manifestation is something that we are doing constantly. So you're manifesting every single thought and feeling that you have. Manifest your reality. So the important thing is that you start your day in the best possible way. So you're manifesting in the moment. So this moment right now you're manifesting. So what is your current mindset around manifestation? What is your current mindset around certain aspects of your life? So whatever you want to manifest, you need to look at what your beliefs are around that situation. So what kind of feelings and thoughts do you have when you think about money? Sit down, think about money, and write down your thoughts around money. This is getting your beliefs onto paper, so you can actually sit down and have a look at everything in front of you, of how you feel and what your beliefs are. So the next thing would be love and relationships. So you could think about whether it's relationships as a whole, or you can think about a certain relationship. So for one person, so you think about this person and what are your beliefs about this person? What are your beliefs about this relationship? What are your beliefs about the past or the future? Or just write everything down that comes to mind when you think about this person, or when you think about relationships in general. Another one is your health. So when you think about your health, what kind of beliefs do you have about your health? For example, my ex-husband, he used to always feel that he would die young, and I used to say, well, if that's what you believe, then maybe you will, because he has that belief, then he's likely going to manifest that to happen. So it's really important to get all of your beliefs about every aspect of your life down on paper, so you can look at it properly. Once you've done that, you can go through each individual aspect of your life, and you can change the beliefs that you've gotten, and you take this belief and you change it to a positive affirmation. So for example, we'll just do one example. So relationships. Let's say I'm in a relationship and I feel like my person is going to leave me, for example. I feel like I'm not good enough. I feel like he's going to leave me. Then you change those thoughts. I am good enough and I deserve the love that I want to receive. You could do things like that. If you need help with any of this, like changing your negative thoughts to the positive affirmation, feel free to send me a photo of what you come up with, and I will happily help you to break things down and to turn things into something more positive. I'm more than open to helping you do that. So that's the affirmation side of things. And when you have those affirmations, you just need to be mindful of your thoughts throughout every single day. So living in the present moment as much as possible, but obviously you are going to have those negative thoughts that come up. So be mindful of when a negative thought comes up, and when it does, accept it and then change the thought. So it's like you're having a conversation with a friend. If somebody tells you, I'm not good enough, you say, no, you are good enough. And you tell her, why is she good enough? You do that to yourself in your mind. So that's that side of things. One of the most important things is to let go of control. You don't need to control every aspect of your life. The thing is to let energy flow. You want it to flow. You don't want to feel like you have to do something to... That's not my dog, that's the dog outside. Sorry about that. When things just flow, when you allow things to just happen without having expectations and without needing something to go a certain way, and just allowing things to happen and trusting that whatever happens, it's supposed to happen this way. And learning that any negative bump in the road that you come to, it's there for a reason. It's there for you to overcome. It's there for you to learn from. And it's also important to know that life is not straightforward. There are going to be bumps in the road. It's going to be a roller coaster. There's going to be tears. There's going to be happiness. And it's about feeling the feelings when they come, but just not holding on to any of those negative feelings. Don't let a negative situation bring you down and keep you down. If something happens and it brings you down, accept that. Maybe write about it. Journaling is really helpful. So you could write about how you feel, have a cry, and then let go. Get up and focus on the present moment. It's known that the happiest people are people who are able to live in the present moment. And you do that by using mindfulness. Mindfulness is being aware of all of your senses to bring yourself into the present moment. So you could focus on something that you're doing, or for example, even if you're just doing the washing up or you're doing the washing, bring your whole attention to what you're doing. So what are you feeling? What are you smelling? What can you hear and see? Bring yourself to all of your senses. That is mindfulness. That is bringing yourself into the present moment. When you can do that, eventually it will become so natural. Your life will feel so peaceful because you've mastered it. You've mastered being in the present moment. You'll no longer have any fears or doubts about the future because you're accepting of now. And when you are in the present moment, when you have let go of the past and the future, that's when you start to manifest the things that you want without even thinking about it. So you would need to have an end result that you want to manifest in mind, but you don't need to constantly be thinking about it. So for example, my big goal at the minute is to have my dream home for my family. Right now we're in a 1-bedroom flat. Like, my business is going really well, but I'm not at a point where I could just buy a house. No, I'm living on a council estate. I have to wait to bid on a house, but my goal is to be able to buy my own home. So that's my goal. I have the end result in mind, but I'm living in this moment and I'm happy where I am. I'm happy with my life because I know that what I visualize is going to happen. But that's going to happen when the time is right for me. So another thing that you could do when it comes to manifesting things that you want, so let's say little things that you want to manifest. So the way that I like to do my manifestations, you will see at the end of this video when I do your manifestation. So I will write your name, I'll write your intention on a piece of paper, and I will sit with this piece of paper and I will meditate on it. And I will visualize this intention happening in the moment. So I'll visualize that your intention has already happened, and I will visualize as well me and you having a conversation about you expressing your gratitude, about you expressing your excitement that all of this has manifested into your life. And then at the end of that, I will burn the piece of paper and I'll watch it immerse into the universe. Once that paper has burned, that is me letting go. And the letting go is really important. It's like when you send an email to somebody and you press send, the email is gone. So you don't need to worry about sending the message to them anymore because they've already received the message is already sent. So you let go. So that's how I look at manifesting. You send the message to the universe, which is the burning the paper. Once it's gone, they've heard it. You don't need to worry about it, you don't need to think about it, so you can let go and you can continue with your day. You don't need to do that often. Like, if it depends what you're manifesting. I would say once a week or once a month, every new or full moon, whatever works for you. You don't need to do it consistently every day. You don't need to do it every few days. You don't need to overly manifest. The most important thing I feel is the letting go of attachment to it, like not worrying about when it's going to happen, not worrying about how it's going to happen, but just knowing that it will when the time is right, and knowing that in this moment you have everything that you need. You have a roof, you have food, you have water, you have your family, your friends, you have the important things. Everything else is bonus. If it's a case of not being able to pay your bills, the more you think about not being able to pay your bills, the more of that you're going to manifest. So when it comes to manifesting big things like bills, things like that, it is a whole mindset thing. But the pen and the paper can be used for anything you want to manifest, but you don't need to do it religiously. Like once is enough, maybe once every few weeks. So yeah, making sure you have a good day, making sure you're living presently and doing your affirmations. Another thing that you could do is probably something that you've heard of, and that is a dream board. So you have a board and you can print off, you can draw pictures, you can write messages on this dream board, and you put it somewhere that you're going to see every day. So for example, if you wanted to manifest a new car, print off a picture of your dream car, you put it on your vision board where you can see it every single day. You're like conditioning your subconscious that it's already yours, and then the more you see that, the more you're attracting it to you. For example, my money manifestation checks that I have in my shop, they're there for you to write down any specific amount that you want to manifest, and you write the check out to yourself, you write the amount that you want, and you leave that somewhere you will see, like on your vision board or in the bathroom or wherever. So you see that every day, and you're conditioning your mind that that money is already yours. And the more you feel that that money is already yours, the more you attract that to you. So a vision board is really, really powerful. That's how I manifested living abroad, actually. Me and my ex-husband, we had a picture of the island that we wanted to go and live on. And we just, every time we saw it, we just saw ourselves living there. And I'm not sure how long it took, maybe about a year. And we just decided to just do it. I don't know how everything just worked so easily. But yeah, that's a really powerful way of manifesting with the vision board. So I feel like that's plenty of information that you need to be able to manifest everything that you desire from my own knowledge. That's everything that I do to manifest for myself. So I hope that's helpful, and I look forward to hearing back from you. I'm now going to go over and I'm going to do your manifestation ceremony, so I hope you enjoy that.